Good evening and welcome to our spring concerts. It's really great to be with everybody tonight, even though it's virtual. I'm sure none of us could have even imagined how this year was going to go at the beginning of the semester, but I'm really excited to celebrate all of our students and their accomplishments that they've made this year. Tonight we will have virtual ensemble recordings along with some multi-track projects that the students did during our distance learning this spring, as well as senior celebrations, and we will finish with a slideshow memories from this year. So I hope you're ready to enjoy. We will begin with our concert band's virtual ensemble. This spring, during distance learning, our students submitted a recording of themselves to me performing one chunk of our spring pieces. And I've taken all of their individual audio tracks and compiled them into what you will hear now. The concert band, our freshman, is performing movement 3 of 3 airs of Gloucester by Hugh M. Stewart. The movement is in a lilting 6/8 titled The Fifes of Wembley. Next up is our symphonic band's virtual ensemble. Their chosen piece is The Witch and the Saint by Stephen Reinecke. This piece tells the tale of twin sisters who had the gift of second sight and could predict the future. One sister, the saint, was revered for her gift, while the witch was scorned. The part of the piece that you will hear now is the witch's theme. Great. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit and feature some projects that the students have completed during our shelter in place. Students formed groups throughout the ensembles and recorded chamber ensemble groups from afar, kind of like a mini virtual ensemble. They used multiple tech platforms to record themselves individually and then stack the recordings together to create the final piece. Please enjoy a compilation of several different projects. Now it is time to honor our incredible band seniors. This class has been amazing in every aspect. They are spirited, they're dedicated, their love of music shines through in each class, and the leadership and mentorship they have shown in class, in pep band, at our concerts is really special and memorable, and I can only wish that I could say these things to each one of their faces and give them a hug before they leave. So we just wish them the best and need to celebrate them for all of the incredible accomplishments they've had. Tommy Balmat is someone who is in the music room every day. He's in jazz band and wind ensemble, is part of our lunchtime crew, and is just such a joy to be around. He is funny, he is dedicated, calm, just such a wonderful presence to have in our music room. His trumpet sound and his personality and influence on everyone around him will be missed. Laura Bertolami is another one of our incredible seniors. She's our oboe player and always comes in with a smile. She's in the front row, so I get to see her up and close and personal every day. She's so dedicated, so intelligent, and just her joy that she finds in each thing and the dedication she approaches everything that she does is really admirable. James Kane has been such a leader in the Acalanes instrumental music program. He is our pep band leader, so he's up front conducting those guys. Is also a section leader in both jazz band and wind ensemble. He is one of those students that when I'm gone and have to be absent can take the ensemble and run it, which is so impressive. He is going to go into sound production next year, which is exciting to hear, and I know he's going to be amazing.
My name is James Kane, and I'm a percussionist, and I've made some of my favorite memories in the Acalanes music program, just hanging out with other percussionists back in our section, and during our sectionals, we've always had such a great time. I think the most important thing I've learned is how to play with a group and how to conduct with pep band, and next year I'll be going to USC and I'll be majoring in music production and math.
Maxine D'Orazio, she is a flute player and this year a viola player. So I've had the honor of having her every day, getting to see her in both of those groups, and her musicianship and her artistry has taken off this year. She's also a visual artist, and her personality and mentorship has been really incredible. She's taken this flute section and made them really into a family, and so that's something that we will really miss greatly. Sophie Eichmann is another incredibly sarcastic and wonderful senior that we have. Her personality shines through in everything she does, and she is so herself in everything she does. It's really great. We will forever be thankful for all of the bagels she has shared with the wind ensemble this year, and I will really miss all of our conversations about life in general. Kyle Fritz is so much fun to be around. My greatest memory will be of him coming in on a daily basis. Miss Gibson, guess what? Followed by a story, and never fails to be funny, entertaining, insightful, and just he's brought such an energy to and a love for music to our ensembles that has been really, really special.
Hey, I'm Kyle. I don't really have a specific favorite memory from band, but every day was just super fun getting to hang out with friends in class and get to create music. I'm going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University next year, and I'm going to be majoring in aeronautical science with future plans of becoming an airline pilot.
Isabella Gonzalez is a clarinet player and just a wonderful human. Watching her and Christine as a clarinet duo this year has been so amazing. She is such a mentor, such a friend to everybody around her. I think she wins the award for most questions answered correctly out of anyone this year. So she is just a joy to be around, and I know will be successful in whatever she chooses to do.
Hi, my name's Isabella Gonzalez. And my favorite music memory at Acalanes is walking off the stage like it hurts to be alive and just general shenanigans with my friends. Next year, I'm going to be studying biology at UCSB.
Spencer Haas joined us this year as a senior. He had never been in band before, and I was so impressed by the way that he jumped right on in. He became immediately part of our family, and it's been really a pleasure having him this year. Thomas Judson is another one that I see every day in jazz band and wind ensemble, section leader for both of them on two different instruments, and he just has a way of approaching life in such a calm, intelligent, interested way. He's always curious on why we're doing something, what's happening next. His leadership and mentorship in his sectionals is admirable, and his trombone sound, wonderful.
My favorite music memory at Acalanes was joining in on the Austrian-German trip this summer going into my junior year, and next year I intend on studying finance at Notre Dame.
Mateo Ortiz Fisher, what a dude. This guy in jazz band every morning, that love of music and the enjoyment he gets out of playing is you can see it. If you've been to a jazz concert, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the way the music just comes out of him is really, really cool. He's been a joy to get to know, and I can't wait to see what he does. Eliza Perry is just the nicest student. She comes in every morning at 8 a.m. with a smile, ready to go, which is admirable for high schoolers, and just is a wonderful mentor, a calming presence, and always interested to play better what's happening, and approaches that with everything that she does in life.
I'm Eliza Perry, and my favorite band memory is probably going to Europe for the band festival 2 summers ago, and I'm headed to UCLA for neuroscience.
Krishna Praharavan is such a wonderful student. You can really feel his presence in every rehearsal he is in. He's always dedicated, always working on improving his trombone or trumpet sound, and that energy and enthusiasm for music and for especially his friendships is really, really wonderful to see. Harrison Seymour is another student that I get to see every day. He is the student that understands what I'm going to say before it comes out of my mouth and has this ability to see ahead. His brain's always working, always moving, always improving, and he's really dedicated to everything that he does, and that hard work pays off in all of his accomplishments. So I just know he's going to kill it wherever he does.
My favorite musical memory from these last 4 years, aside from all the concerts and away festivals we went to, has to be the Germany and Austria trip the summer before my junior year, which if you went on, I'm sure you remember as well. Now, while this was the pre-Gibson era, over these last 2 years, I have loved the level of engagement a pep band has seen under Miss Gibson's teaching. It was so fun, and I bet it will keep getting better every year. Now, hopefully, I will be attending University of San Diego in the fall with a double major in English and political science. And while I'm not directly focusing on music, I plan to look for a jazz band on campus, or probably even a rock band to join, to continue my love of music that Acalanes has fueled even further. Thank you, Miss Gibson. Go Dons.
Andrew Sau brings such an energy and positivity to every rehearsal. He's so spirited, you can hear that in pep band, and always has something funny to say and something to add to the conversation, but also has a way of approaching music as a horn player that's really, really beautiful, and he will be missed.
Guys, it's Andrew. So my favorite music memory at Acalanes was definitely the Germany and Austria trip in 2018. It was just a great opportunity to travel the world and play some music with some of my best friends. And next year, I'll be studying economics at Santa Clara University. Go Broncos.
Forget the first time I met Liam Varela. It was at Dawn's Day 2 years ago, and he came running up and said, "You're the new band teacher," and gave me a huge hug. And I immediately felt like I was part of the Dawn's family. And this just illustrates who Liam is. He's so positive, cares about everybody around him, and approaches everything with this fun energy that's really joyful. And I can't wait to see what he does.
Hello, my name is Liam Varela, and music at Acalanes has meant family for me, and a group of people that I'll always be able to count on. My favorite memory is probably when Mateo and James and I locked ourselves in the band room and created our own musical that I still listen to from time to time. And I've learned that music is definitely the most important spiritual resource for me above all else. It's an incredible thing. And I'm going to go to Yale, and I do not know what I will be studying there, but I do know that I will continue my music career in some ensemble or even with some composition lessons. Thank you, everybody.
Evan Wang is another senior that I get to see all the time. He has such a calming, mature way of approaching things that he does. He is always paying attention, and whenever I turn to say something, normally I see him nodding at he's already ready to fix whatever I have to say. Friendship and small laugh that we all know is going to be missed.
My favorite part about band was that I could come to the band room, whether it be at class or academy or lunch, and I would be surrounded with other people that just love music, and there's always something to learn, which I really like. I never really had a specific favorite memory, but I just enjoy like every class, hanging out with my friends, and obviously our trips are cool too. For next year, I'm going to be going to UC Irvine and majoring in mathematics.
Daniel Wellerstein, how do I even start? He is such a presence, such a positive, energetic, funny, sarcastic goofball that we love having around. He came back after a semester abroad this spring, and the joy and energy he brings to a room is noticeable. It reflects off of every person that he interacts with. And I will miss the meows from the back of the classroom next year. Next up is our Wind Ensemble Virtual Ensemble. The very last performance we had together was at the Lecture Center with the Contra Costa Wind Symphony, in which we performed a beautiful piece, Yosemite Autumn by Mark Camphouse. The composer says, "The majestic splendor of California's Yosemite National Park inspired this work. From the opening horn call to the final pianissimo chord in the woodwinds, Yosemite Autumn's sweeping melodies and profound harmonies portray the grandeur of the beauty of nature." Okay, switching gears, and we're gonna go back to the orchestra, who is gonna perform their virtual ensemble. They were gonna perform Soon-Hee Newbold's Lion City for their piece. This composer's inspiration for Lion City came from the country of Singapore. It was in the 13th century that a Sumatran prince gave this small island the name Singapura, or Lion City, because of a creature he believed to be a lion walking on the shores. In the music, she reflects the many different cultures that make up this country. orchestra seniors. This group had actually planned on a surprise for you all for the spring concert. They picked a piece and had started to rehearse it during academies and during lunch times to perform as a group. So that kind of tells you how special this group is. Anubhav Dewadi is one of our incredible seniors. His presence is felt all over campus. He's in, I swear, every single club. He's organizing events for our campus. He's there to cheer on everybody in sporting events, and is also an incredible leader and presence in our orchestra. He is so kind to everybody, and to me, he always is asking to make sure how I am, and that's how he approaches everybody. He will be missed.
Hello. It's me. And so for music has been constant all 4 years throughout high school. So it's always been something to look forward to. And it's taught me patience because with all the grade levels in orchestra, we have to be patient with each other to sound like an ensemble. And next year I'll be going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo for civil engineering.
Alex Haas has been so much fun to have. She's been on my right side for the last couple years and always has a smile every single day. No matter what's going on in her life, she comes in with a smile, ready to play, and is constantly, you can feel the happiness that she has when she's playing her cello. And that mentorship and kindness that she treats her peers with is really, really admirable. So we'll miss her next year. Hannah Johnson has been involved in so many things for instrumental music. She's in orchestra, she's been in our pit the last couple years, she's in wind ensemble this year, and it is just amazing to have her around. She is so kind, always with a smile, reads my mind. She's been kind of a TA in a little bit of an aspect, and reads my mind and does extra things, goes above and beyond for anything that I ask her to do. And so I can say that we will really miss her next year.
Being involved in the music program at Acalanes has brought me close to some of my best friends and has taught me so much about being a team player. I think my favorite memory from these 4 years has been going on the Southern California tour sophomore year. And next year I'm planning on going to University of Oregon to study art and technology.
Sophia Larson is also one of those people who I think is involved in absolutely everything. She's in our jazz band, in our orchestra, in our wind ensemble, in the pit orchestra, in the pep band, and it's just so wonderful to have her around. She's funny, she is confident in herself and what she has to offer, and really is another one of those that reads my mind for what needs to happen and when it needs to happen and what we got to do to get things done. And so I can't wait to see what she does. Nikita Malinovsky is one of our bass players and is such a presence in that section. His love for music, you can tell every time he plays. He gets into it. He's always watching me for the next cue, how I want this, and immediately reflects it in his playing. And so he's just been really fun to have around, and especially this spring had really started to take initiative as a leader in front of the ensemble too, which is really incredible to watch. Thanks, Nikita.
Hello, I'm Nikita. A thing that I've learned at Acalanes about music is the proper discipline and patience it takes to get better at your instrument, while also managing to have fun with it. Next year, I plan on majoring on computer science at UCI.
And we were so lucky to get Samantha Swan back with us this year. She has been so much fun to get to know. She's insightful and intelligent and leads with kindness. And just the funny, sarcastic comments that she has to offer just are so much fun and add quite a lot to our orchestra. So we were so excited to have her back this year.
Music to me at Acalanes was a way to express myself and spend time with my friends who are also in the music program. My favorite music memory while at Acalanes was competing in CMEA's freshman year. I have learned that music is a valuable resource and way to express yourself and show creativity. And next year I plan on studying biology at University of California, Davis.
Chantel Williams is one of the strongest, most positive seniors that I can't speak highly enough about. The way that she approaches everybody around her, the way that she draws people in to this positive approach, no matter what, and the smiles that she brings every day, the way that she loves music as she plays, and you can see as she plays her violin just quite how much she loves music and how much she is enjoying and making the most of her life every day.
Music means the world to me, and my favorite memory will be just having the chance to play music and try something new with the people in orchestra. So I just want to say thank you to orchestra. And what I've learned is that music will be there for you when you're at your lowest lows and highest highs, so it's important to continue it in your future. I will be attending Oakwood University, double majoring in political science and history.
Sydney Zimmerman is another one that joined us this year, and it's been so amazing to have her in our bass section. She leads with a quiet strength that's really admirable, and the way that she's jumped into orchestra has been really fun, and she's become part of our family immediately, and I just can't wait to see what she does next year. And I have an incredible announcement to make about our Light Up the Arts project. I am so excited to tell you that over the last month, we have reached our fundraising goal. A huge thank you to all of everybody who donated. We had several very generous private donations, APC, LPI, a lot of your SoCal refund donations. Thank you, a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody that is making this happen. I think it's gonna make our next concert in the PAC even more special. I can't wait to show you what I have planned to use with these new lights. So thank you. And a huge thank you goes out to our fundraising chair, Janice Workman. She did a lot of the groundwork on contacting multiple parties, making flyers. So I can't wait to see you for our next PAC concert with new lights. And before we finish up with our slideshow, I wanted to shout out and send my thank yous to a couple different groups. First off, our admin team, Travis Bell, Andrea Powers, and Mike Plant are so supportive of the arts, and always a pleasure to have around and supporting our students in everything they do. LPI brings in our coaches that we used all year who are incredible. They help with everything in the classroom, instruments, instrument repairs, sheet music. That's all really key, and they have been doing their absolute best to support from a distance as well. APAB, our Acalanes instrumental boosters, as well as our instrumental music boosters. Both of those organizations are parent and family support that without which our music program would look very different. With parent support, we can do so many things, and so a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to those people on that board. We have a couple of board members leaving us that I would like to shout out a thank you to. First is Mark Seymour. He does our concert recordings, which are incredible. If you were able to watch the Jazz Cafe recording, you saw just how high quality his recordings are. Thank you, Mark. Denise Kane organized our concert receptions for years, and they are beautiful and delicious and a joy to go out to after our concerts. She also did swag this year, which was a huge job, getting our, this is not one of them, but our sweatshirts and our instrumental gear, which was really fun to have this year. Thank you, Denise. Sharon Doy organized our uniforms and our dresses, our concert attire this year, which was a huge help getting our ladies fitted and getting our dresses ordered for them. Thank you so much, Sharon. And a huge shout out to Tim Makajewski, who you know he was our treasurer. And you know the treasurer is a huge job, and he has been so quick in his response, sends out 1 million checks, gets them in, and as you guys know, has dealt with all of our SoCal money incoming and now the refunds, and he did all of that with a smile on his face and in a quick and organized manner, and so a huge thank you goes to Tim. The last thank you I want to shout out, Polly isn't leaving, but I have to give a shout out to Polly. We are in contact almost every single day, if not every other day, just about every little thing that's happening. She's organized volunteers, organized chaperones for our field trips, helped with anything related to a concert, anything related to in the classroom, helping to support and recognize our students in everything that we do, rebuilding our website. She does it all. So thank you, Polly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Okay, last people that I want to thank are the students who enrich my life every day. Oh, I'm getting emotional. I miss and love you guys so much. Didn't expect that this was going to be what our spring looked like, and it really makes you understand how much how important human contact is, and I hope you guys know that how much that you mean to me, and how excited I am to see you guys again. I really cannot wait to make music together again. Okay, well, I didn't expect to get emotional, but I miss you guys and I love you. And finally, we have our slideshow, and I had so much fun putting this together, looking back on just quite how many things that we did this year and accomplished. So please enjoy.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day.
Back in the days we wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up. To the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Tennessee Road. Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're round it. Everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know, we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you.